Yo, what's going on, family? In today's video, we'll be looking at more creepy and strange TikToks. That's crazy. It's a lot of stuff in those files.
Particular street had a very long way to travel. And by the time it reached the edge of the forest, it had grown up so it was almost a river.
It's true. Try it out.
If you're having a good time, be sure to tell all your friends.
Hey, good grandlady, can we pull over? I need to make pee-pee.
I'll just go in my mouth.
What?
Worse.
Can I ask you a really crazy question?
Yeah, shoot.
Do you ever have weird thoughts about,
I don't find this funny at all, and I'm genuinely asking, who was this for? This wasn't underground comedy, it was on mainstream TV, proved, aired and laughed along with. She wasn't a nobody either. She had primetime slots, award shows, huge platforms, so who exactly was laughing at a joke like this? When this kind of language is normalised on TV, you absorb it before you can even understand it, and it's because adults are making it acceptable. I'm honestly asking, does anyone actually think this is funny? Or are we just pretending it's okay because it was on TV? Let me know your thoughts and comments down below.
Like, what if they're trying to tell us or, warn us through that type of comedy on that show, but then the way we react is just like, ha ha, that's funny. Well, back then, probably when it aired. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
Hi guys, I'm Kip Chavez and I've got 3 cheeseburgers in today's video. This first one is from Wendy's and it is 77 days old. It was purchased by my buddy Josh on November 19th last year in 2025. As you can see, it is covered in disgusting green, white, and yellow mold.
Ugh.
This thing is completely nasty. Up next is my 170-day-old Burger King cheeseburger. It is so moldy and nasty that unfortunately you can't really see it that great on camera anymore. I have to squeeze it in the Ziploc to give you a good look. And lastly, this is the oldest one of all, a 335-day-old McDonald's cheeseburger. I purchased this last year in 2025 on March 6th. So we're about to hit the 1-year anniversary. Why does this look brand new? Why is there no mold or rot at all? It's hard, I'll give it that. It dried out, this bottom bun broke in half. But why isn't it rotting at all? There's the original receipt. We'll see you guys tomorrow.
Nasty. How could you have mold in your house and not know it? Yo, look at, that's a giant just grabbing the alligator. Oh, that's with his foot. Whoa. Water left out under the moon, the full moon. That's cool. Did y'all know that it could do that?
Except my almond joy bars. I had extra almond joy bars.
Did you eat almond joy bars and things like that because you're afraid of what the cooks did to your food?
Yes.
Dang. Funny how cultural awareness mattered when Jelly Roll was in rap alongside black and brown artists, but now he's suddenly Just a redneck who doesn't know what's going on. Big MAGA. See how you got to just stop letting people in your circle because they just use you sometimes to get to where they need to be. And then once they're there, they're like, oh, I don't know who that person is anymore. From being masters of electricity, 1200 to 1500, atmospheric energy centers all over the world. That's a city and that's a circuit board. Till the abuse of it primed the Earth's atmosphere for the time it scorched the Earth in the 1500s. No more free energy, and you told to believe it started with them before they took real flight from us and told these great untruths. Look at those coins, giving the world access to these travel vehicles. Dang! During a revolt, civil war, personal wars, escape, and we will be outmaneuvered and easily managed than if we had this technology. Imagine the accidents, DUIs, road rages, all other type of stuff, I guess. Year 1260 displaying, yep, a lot, into the build types, then re-hybrided again, altering all of our lifespans to 100 years and less, calling DNA contamination creation and demanding worship for it. Now, why would she choose to sit in Rosa Parks' seat on Rosa Parks Day? Weird sisters. Weird sisters. Oh, snap. Look at the eyes. Dang. Man.
White guy here. I'm at Mounds National Cemetery. This is in Mounds, Illinois. Now this cemetery was erected in 1864. It is a lot like the Arlington Cemetery. If you see, there's over 8,000 soldiers buried here from the Civil War, and it's pretty immense. It's incredibly beautiful and quite peaceful. What I thought was interesting and what really caught my eye was this giant obelisk in the center with the goddess of liberty on top. And I just think it's quite beautiful, and it's sad to think about how many people lost their lives in a war back then, and we wonder what was the war actually fought about. We don't really know. This thing is over 60 feet tall. This is for the Illinois Illinois sailors and like Sailors Monument. The goddess of liberty up there. Man, I don't know, it's immense, but I don't know, it's beautiful. This is in the middle of really nowhere, man. Mounds, Illinois really doesn't have anything going on. There's some mounds down the street, and there's a place called Fort Defiant, which was a big fort in the Civil War. But there's also some ancient civilization mounds out here, and I'm gonna try to get out there and take a look at everything. But just thought it was a beautiful place. I had a chance to stop by, and I really wanted to see this huge obelisk, man. This giant obelisk. 1864. And a lot of these are unmarked graves, sadly. There's over like 2,000 unknown soldiers, but it's really beautiful. 1864, guys. I don't know. Tell me what you guys think about this place. Average White Guy out.
Dang, over 2,000 unknown soldiers. They were just rounding people up. Come on, you coming with us too.
Oh my God, what is that? Oh my God, what is
Ugh. Stringy
Hey,
chicken.
Ellen, why does your set look exactly like Epstein Island, specifically the temple? Is it just a coincidence, or is this maybe why you actually fled the country?
So in this email to whoever Jeffrey's speaking to, they say at the end, take care, Saints will win, right? The date on this email is Feb 7, 2010. Super Bowl day, okay? And the time is way before the Super Bowl even happened. Guess who won? The Saints won. On Feb 7, 2010, the Saints won. So that begs a question, right? Sports must be fixed if this guy, hours before, said, take care, the Saints will win. It isn't even like, I bet the Saints will win, or like it's a prediction. It's stated as a fact here. This shit is a treasure trove of, like, backroom dealings. And, like, no one's speaking about the important shit.
Yo, they already knew.
40 what? I'm 42. You got more fucking dye in that beard than Diddy wear. All right, that's enough. I know. That's enough. I seen him. He shows me behind the curtain. That's a fucking enough. All right, I'm gonna edit this out.
Your phase I love. Come on, man. You were the token black guy in Couple Retreat. You hear me? You were on the damn poster. I saw you right on the end. Wait, they cropped you out of that international one though. They cut you right on off that. That pissed me off. That's real. The point that I'm making,
I didn't even notice that.
She could be cropped out too. She ain't got to be in your picture, man. Crop her ass right on out.
See how they do, people? What do you see when the yin yang spins fast? Yo. This is trippy, no lie. Yo, what did y'all see?
4chan boyfriend, Redditor girlfriend, 2021, called it. Holy fucking shit. I don't know what to say. That is insane.
I mean, it's very possible.
I accidentally knocked over and broke one of my mom's snowmen and realized it looked like something was inside. My dad decided to break it more so we could see what it was. Why does it look like that? What is it?
Yo, that's like some other figure, some clown or something. Yo, that's probably cursed.
I thought that everything has a price. There is not a number that can get you back in that ring. 80 million, 100 million.
Nah, because now you selling your soul.
$100 million, you can have my soul.
That's you. Now we know your character.
Got him.
Sometimes, you know, dang, man, you ain't got no dignity. You ain't got no morals. Like, come on, man. What you gonna stand for if everything is about money?
And that's a fact.
Yesterday we were talking about this picture and my dad's old folklore story about kuru, which is a prion disorder that you get from eating human brains in the spinal cord. And then someone sent me this email where they went and they searched the word prion. And this is a mathematic equation that Jeffrey Epstein is trying to create to be able to determine when the mutation happens inside healthy prions that create kuru. This is the email from Jeffrey Epstein to Martin Nowak, and it reads, maybe like mathematics, we should devise a system of symbols to represent actions and actors. Death, life, division, cooperation, degree of life, prion virus growth, disease, the grammar for the new language, life before death, mutation in its various forms. Right now we only have rate, etc. Lyase, lysis, metastasis, aggressiveness, receptor strength, etc. Now, kuru is a disease that was found in the brain. It is a neurological disorder that you get from ingesting human brains and spinal cords and ingesting mutated prions. So this essentially is a prion. It is a folded protein. This right here, the curly Q's, that's what you want. That is full activity. But when they mutate, they turn flat. And that is what they're trying to control in the mathematic equation in this email. The more that your prions go flat and mutate, the more your body reacts in your brain. These all hang out in your brain, mostly around your cerebellum. They control and can hinder motor function. You go into hysterical laughing fits. You start having tremors and shaking as if you have MS. But Kuru is also very similar to CJD. So Kuru and CJD, which is Creutzfeldt-Jakob disease, which I'm sure you've heard of. It's a prion disorder that can naturally make your prions mutate. The main difference between CJD and Kuru is that Kuru gives you the laughing fits and the body reactions, while CJD presents itself as rapid mental decline or dementia first. How many Hollywood celebrities, how many big politicians have just randomly, out of nowhere, gotten dementia-like symptoms? The second part of this email has a subject line of mad cow disease and then goes into a lady who was reporting on the effects of mad cow disease and the way that it reacts in the body. Which the animal version of Kuru and CJD is mad cow disease because it reacts the exact same way with folded and unfolded mutated prions in your brain. They want to create that mathematical equation to know when and how long you have until the prions in your brain snap and mutate and make you crazy. We should devise a system of symbols to represent actions and actors. The actors are the prions, the actions are the mutations. Death, life, division, cooperation. When do these prions die and mutate straight? How much life do you get out of them? Division and cooperation, what are the actions that are going to make things devise or cooperate? And what is going to actually bring a better degree of life? Or can you measure at what point those prions die? Prion virus growth and the disease. And then the grammar for the new language. Life before death, mutation in its various forms. Meaning that they want to measure the state of your mentality as things mutate, not as you went from perfectly healthy to being fully mutated. Right now, we only have rate, etc. And then gives examples of things to measure, like lyase, lysis, which is cell combustion, metastasis, which is cancer spreading, aggressiveness, receptor strength. They're essentially trying to study the way that they would react to doing these crazy, insane things like eating human brains. And the only way that they had to study their hypothesis of this mathematical and biological equation is on animals that are infected with mad cow disease, which is the animal version of Kuru or CJD. And this is not a mad cow. This is just the really creepy cow statue that was on Epstein's Island that could be seen from the water that was moved every single day, sometimes multiple times a day around the island. And I'm sure it's not connected in any way. Just when you think it can't get any worse, you find something like this. Let me know what you guys think in the comments.
Can somebody... Yo. They had some weird, creepy stuff going on.
Somebody tell me why when I double checked that I still had Oracle blocked, the first thing that came up, the first thing in the searches, it wasn't Oracle. The first account was Israel. It was Israel. Why would the Israeli account come up when you type in Oracle? Has nothing to do with it. Apparently, but apparently has everything to do with it. Yes, I understand all the connections, and yes, I understand who now owns this app, and I understand the influence, and I understand what's going on here, but it just like in plain sight. They're not even hiding this shit. When I type in Oracle, the first thing is not Oracle's account, it's Israel. And that's why probably I have a video right now that has been stuck at 0 views for hours. I delete and re-edit, I post it again, 0 views. I delete and re-edit, post it again, 0, nothing. It has to do, I have to believe, with when you go and check Oracle's account.
Yeah, that's messed up. Shadow banned him. What?
Where the hell we at now?
Massage parlor.
My goodness. This place is off the hook. I love Hong Kong.
You get massage from Chinese girl before?
No, but I heard it was the bomb.
Come with me. You pick any girl for you and your friend.
Any girl?
I don't know. Candace Owens in the music video. I just seen her. Did you see that? Oh wait, they super rewinding it. Maybe I didn't. Yeah, that's her right there. Let's see, who is this guy at the end? Who is that? Did y'all see it? Who was it?
Now let's scout this. Look at this he's door dashing and taking food from the people. Oh, what a sick food. Oh, wow. 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 I got you on camera, bro. You're sick, bro. You're fucking disgusting. Why are you gonna put your shoes? You're disgusting, bro. You're nasty, bro. This guy's putting shoes on the people's food. You're disgusting, bro. You're fucking sick. You're fucking disgusting, bro. I got you on camera, bro.
It's mine.
Huh?
It's mine.
It's yours?
Mine.
Okay, bro, it's yours. Sick fuck.
So
It's
y'all
mine.
see why Keith Lee is trending? Let me start off by saying this. Keith Lee has done too much good for too many people for y'all to try and cancel him for having his own opinion. So people are really ready to cancel Keith Lee because of how he answered the question. So if you don't know what happened, Keith Lee was asked a question at the Grammys. Him and his wife was being interviewed. The interviewer asked him, what's the best place to eat in LA? And the answer that Keith Lee gave has people pissed off. Matter of fact, look at this shit. Listen.
Okay, where should I go here in LA? Where's the spot? Where can you recommend here in LA? Like, where should I go tonight? And I live in LA.
Anywhere that's serving Spanish food.
Really?
Anywhere serving Spanish food, Mexican food, ice. That was amazing.
And after he said that, check out his page. Check out the comments these people were leaving on his page. I thought this was America. I thought you were able to have your own opinion in America. Crazy thing about it is, Keith Lee has helped a lot of people. And in the business he's in, he deals with everybody from all cultures. So Keith Lee can have the opinion that he wants to have without being canceled. We're not robots. Just like you're entitled to your opinion, Keith Lee is entitled to his opinion. But I'm just a messenger. Let me know what you think in the comments. Do you let people think for you? We definitely gonna jump into this on the podcast. I'm out.
That's the internet for you in the days that we are in, though. You got to understand that people get canceled for having opinions. It's just the way that it works on the internet, you know? And certain algorithms and certain people are able to, you know, basically gang up and hit your comments section really quick, you know, and put all these different things on there. And next thing you know, you canceled. But I don't know. I didn't even see that. You know, I didn't watch the Grammys.
And here we go.
Oh, 40-minute ad. Dang.
You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
I didn't even get to read that. Y'all gonna have to screenshot that. We got a flaming ball of fire in the sky. What is it, y'all? What the? Netflix has taken First Lady Michelle Obama's documentary Becoming out of the U.S. adult top 10 by recategorizing it as a kids film. What? where it's now listed at 4th in the kids top 10, which you need to go to the kids section to see. Man.
Now, a lot of people don't believe, but I believe in mermaids. The mermaid show. I saw two I swear to God on Jesus. I swear to God on Jesus, I saw 2 or 3 mermaids in my life. I was in Hawaii. I saw a mermaid in Hawaii and Puerto Rico. I put that on bleep. I swear to God, I saw mermaids in Hawaii and Puerto Rico.
You guys remember the Wayfair thing from 2020? Where furniture like these cabinets would be listed at crazy prices like $8,000, $9,000, over $10,000, and the product being girls' names? And a lot of times it would be the same cabinet, but with different names and different prices, with the implication, of course, being, you know. There are also pillows being listed at $9,999 with some very suspicious naming conventions. I'll just put it that way. Now, at the time, the mainstream media, like the BBC, called this a quote-unquote false conspiracy theory. Wayfair responded by saying they use an algorithm to name their products and that some of the cabinets were expensive because they were quote-unquote industrial size meant for commercial and business use. The company's head of global communications, Jane Carpenter, also explained some of the weird pricing to be caused by a feature or workaround where the product would default to a high price like $9,999 until the true price was determined. Well, guess what just came out? There's an email in the Epstein files that shows that Jeffrey Epstein's assistant bought an unnamed item from Wayfair for over $8,000 back in 2018. $8,453 shipped to one Karina Shuliak. She is a whole nother rabbit hole, which we'll get into some other time. But yeah, somebody at Wayfair better go look up this order number and tell us what the heck is going on here, because at this point, it's not enough just to release the files. There needs to be investigations and there needs to be arrests.
So how will we know if this bill has been successful? We will know when there are men, rich men in handcuffs being perp walked to the jail. And until then, this is still a cover-up.
Facts.
Also in worshiping the devil, participated in human sacrifice rituals and cannibalism. You come from generations of ritualistic abuse?
Yes, my family has an extensive family tree. It's gone back to like 1700.
Does everyone else think it's a nice Jewish family? From the outside, you appear to be a nice Jewish girl?
Definitely.
And you all are worshiping the devil inside the home?
Right. There's other Jewish families across the country. It's not just my own family. There would be rituals in which babies would be sacrificed, and you would have to, you know...
Whose babies?
There were people who bred babies in their family. No one would know about it. A lot of people were overweight, so you couldn't tell if they were pregnant or not. When I was very young, I was forced to participate in that, in which I had to sacrifice an infant.
Wow.
And the purpose of sacrifice is to what? Is to bring you what? What are you sacrificing for?
For power.
Power. And so, were you ever used? Were you ever used yourself?
I was molested. I was raped several times.
Wow.
And what's your mother doing?
She's lives in the Chicago metropolitan area. She's on the Human Relations Commission of the town that she lives in, and she's an upstanding citizen. Nobody would suspect her.
Counsel, Oprah over here playing dumb like she's not on the list. Family, everybody's on the list. Where is your boy Jay-Z? I heard he disappeared, gone, vamoose. Anyway, they all getting the same treatment. Bang, bang.
What? Yo, there you go. There you go. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm going to, oh my goodness. 60,000 posts. Whoa. What? That's how I feel, how this person looking right now about all those last tweets. But what does this say? The Simpsons didn't predict anything. The creators just confessed their crimes before they committed them. Y'all gonna have to pause this. Screenshots.
Wow, you can see into the present.
And tragically, this pattern keeps on happening. Now, Senator Booker also said we should have bipartisan agreement. I think that's a great idea. We should have bipartisan agreement. How about we all come together and say, let's stop murders? How about we all come together and say, let's stop rape? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles? How about we all come together and say, let's stop attacking pedophiles?
Man, look. Was that a Freudian slip? Did I say that right? Or did it just slip out? You know what I'm saying? Like, he just let us know exactly how he really feels. That's crazy, man. That's crazy. Yeah, these are some of the most creepy and strange TikToks that are out there. If you like the content, don't forget to subscribe, turn your notification bells on, and until next time, YouTube, peace.